Hi, Coach Shauna with ShaunaHolt.com. And, what is considered junk food? And why calorie counting is not what you should be concentrating on. So this week in my VIP group coaching program, we are having a no junk food challenge. Super hard, probably the hardest challenge that we've had in the group. But we wanted to finish January out strong. We've been having a Sisterhood of the Shrinking Pants challenge, little to see who can win the month on weight loss as well. So, I got a lot of resistance when I first put up the challenge for the week. And I also got a lot of questions about, what is considered junk food? Is can I eat crackers? Can I eat this? Can I eat that? Well, let me start out by saying that diets don't work. A big myth is that you must eat less to lose weight. And that is just not true. It's more about the source of your food than the amount of calories or points for your food. So for example, if you are counting calories and 1,500 calories of Twinkies is not the same as eating 1,500 calories of vegetables. So this is where I disagree with Weight Watchers and tell you why, it didn't work for me. Now, it's been a good number of years ago since I was in Weight Watchers, so maybe things have changed, but they pretty much had said to me that I could eat as much as or anything that I want as long as my points for the days stayed under a certain amount. Plus, of course, I had that extra cushion of weekly points too. But your body needs nutrients. And you won't be getting them from Twinkies. It doesn't get the nutrients that it needs if you're only feeding it the 1,500 calories of junk food. It will feel like it is starving with a capital S, and you'll stop losing any weight. Have you ever been on Weight Watchers and it worked for a little while? It even helped you lose X amount of weight. But then eventually it come to a screeching halt. And you feel like that, you went back onto that hamster wheel, going around and around and around and not getting anywhere. Well, sure, if you eat below the amount of calories that you're burning in the short term, you will lose some weight. But I'm sorry, to inform you, but eating 1,500 calories of junk all day will not give you a lasting, healthy lifestyle and allow you to reach your goals. You're just sacrificing your long-term goals for short-term success. When you're purchasing things, inside packaging, don't worry so much about what's on the front of the package because that is very misleading. All that low fat, low carb, 100 calories, whole grain are ways to get you to think something is healthier, and a lot of times it isn't at all. Instead, look at the back of the package on the nutrition label, and I'm not talking about where it says how many carbs and protein and fats that it have. I want you to actually look at the ingredient list. I know it's not always easy to understand, so I'm going to break that down for you. It's super tiny. Sometimes I need more than even my reading glasses to be able to read it. But the first thing I look at is that ingredient list and the first few items that are on that list. Because the way that they put the ingredients on the ingredient list is they put it what is in the product most first, and then going from there. So if it lists sugar first, that's what it is mostly made up of, is sugar. And the next thing, say it's I don't know, another ingredient, each ingredient after that means that it has less and less of that ingredient. So remember that the fewer ingredients, the better. So even healthy foods can be unhealthy by added ingredients. So I had these 2 different packages of quinoa, and quinoa is supposed to be good for you, right? Well, one lists quinoa is the only ingredient in the package. The other lists a whole paragraph of stuff, including quinoa. Now, many, of course, I can't even pronounce. And knowing what ingredients are in there is pretty important. So the front of the package may say that there's no trans fat, but the ingredients list says that it has hydrogenated oils. One of the ways that they can do that is because if it's under a certain amount, they can actually say that it has none. Also, sugars are hidden by being called many different names like fructose or corn syrup. So the only way we know if things are in what we are buying is to read the ingredient list. So what is considered junk food? Anything that does not give you nutritional value. Things like soda, candy, chips, donuts and other pastries, fast food, ice cream, cookies, mocha lattes. Now, what you need to look for in food for weight loss or wellness is whole, real foods. They provide nutrients for your body such as fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. And whole food would be considered ideally as a food with only one ingredient. For example, broccoli, an apple, chicken, or nuts. So, are you up for the challenge this week? Try just 1 week going with no junk food and see how you feel when the week is over. I hope that you got some benefit out of this video. Let me know in the comments below what helped you the most, and I hope that you have a great rest of your night.